Community Education Commission. We have the director, Ms. Lavette Curry, and with her is her chair of the commission, Mr. Pastor Sonny Dixon. Ms. Curry, before you begin your presentation, are you satisfied with the mayor's proposal for your department? I'm sorry. You could repeat that?
Yes.
All right. You could continue with your presentation. Thank you.
First, I'd like to thank you all for having me here. Again, I'm Lavette Curry, the Executive Director for Nashville Community Education, and I have with me the Chair, Reverend Dixon, and also another Commissioner, Bernard Pickney, and Lauren Zimmerman, who is a staff person in our office. I want to take the opportunity to thank all the commissioners and the staff for their support and hard work throughout the year. Nashville Community Education is a place where community members can connect with information, impact their community, and explore new opportunities. Our department offers the community a great environment for teaching and learning professional and personal skills. Over the past 2 years, the department has spent a tremendous amount of time to rebrand and market the department, build a more efficient program, and reach more of the Nashville community. Now we are beginning to see the results of our labor. This fiscal year, we increased our student enrollment by almost 90%. We went from under 1,000 students last year to serving over 1,600 students this year, just in our one Cone location in West Nashville. Due to the increased student enrollment and increased class offerings, we have dramatically increased our revenues. Not only are more students attending, but students are taking more classes. This year, we collected $52,786 in student fees, which is more than $15,000 of our revenues from last year. Our student fees are primarily used to pay for instructors. However, they also pay for class materials as well as some advertising and printing costs for the department. We are extremely pleased with our success thus far, and we are working towards even greater success for the department. As a department, we strive to be data-driven. In addition to our standard data metrics around class fees, student enrollments, number of instructors, attendance, satisfaction, and cost, this year we worked with the planning department to create density maps that show the locations of our registered students for the year and the locations of community members who have expressed an interest in our program by signing up for a mailing list. And we really appreciate the planning department in working with us. The data shows that our students represent 33 of the 35 council districts in Nashville. Students are coming from all across the city to utilize our program, with 2 of the top 5 zip codes coming from the southeast area of Nashville, which amounts to about 18%, or 300 students are coming from the Antioch and southeast Nashville area. So it's great for us to know that the city's commitment to adult education is really being utilized by the overall Nashville community. Additionally, the mailing list shows that 14% of our mailing list comes from the Antioch, Cane Ridge, and Southeast area. So that shows our department that there's a large market for our program in these areas. With a more efficient model, we're ready to grow into other areas of the city where there is shown community interest. To that effort, we have been working this year to strengthen our partnership with MNPS through their Community Achieves program. Nashville Community Education has been a partner with MNPS since the beginning of our program, and now we're growing that partnership to provide greater opportunity. In working with Tony Major's office and the Community Achieves program, we've been able to expand to Antioch High School. So starting in the fall of 2013, we will be offering classes at Antioch High School in addition to our Cone location. This is just the first in a strategic effort by our department to reach more of the Nashville community in an efficient way. Working with Community Achieves, we're able to be a part of a coordinated network of support for families and community members that has the potential to change family cycles of poverty and to provide opportunity to an entire community through workforce development, professional skills classes, and other educational opportunities and social services. At Antioch, we'll work through the Family Resource Center and provide a part-time site manager that will coordinate all of our classes and resources that are going to be offered through community education. This model will allow manageable growth for the department while dramatically increasing our service area and responding to the community needs and interests. MNPS is committed to providing the facility and will be providing the administrative management of the program, including teacher and volunteer recruitment, class development, community partnerships, and advertising. This partnership will provide greater access to workforce development classes, soft professional skills classes, as well as cultural classes to the community. Additionally, this year, we have also received an AmeriCorps Vista grant for a second year that will provide the department with a full-time employee for 1 year, and this person will support the department in getting this partnership off the ground, building community awareness and volunteer support. 2 years ago, I sat before you as executive director of a department that was starting over. Today, I sit before you as an executive director of a vital program that supports Nashvillians in their efforts to be lifelong learners. We have worked as a department to rebrand and market the department, connect with our students through social media, and build our human capital through staff restructuring, volunteers, and interns. We've retooled the department to be more efficient and better equipped to meet the needs of the community while becoming better stewards of the taxpayer dollars. My first year before you, we had 86 classes for the year and $14,000 in student fees with about 500 students. Now, still at one location, we've served over 1,600 students, collected over $50,000 in student fees, and held 186 classes this year alone. And we are still growing. We are moving forward in a more efficient model, growing our partnership with NMPS to expand to more locations, and serving a vital need within the community. And I'm excited about the opportunity we have as a department to grow and to serve the needs. And now I have any questions.
Thank you. Councilman Stein.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Is there, do you all have data on the age range of students?
We do. About 3% of our students are under 12 because we do offer some youth programming, but it's a very limited amount of what we offer. 13% of our students are between 12 and 32. 23% of our students are 33 to 47, and about 57% of our students are 48 to 68. And then we have a small percentage of our students that are over the age of 69.
Thank you. And there's additional, actually, funding from us in addition to your AmeriCorps grant, correct? We're doing a half-time position in this budget for you?
Yes, and that position will be at the Antioch location to manage that site and just make sure students are getting where they need to be, registering people, coordinating the teachers, and building a real community support structure around the program so that it can be successful.
You know, every now and then in this government, with the collaboration of the mayor's office, of this council, of your board, and with your leadership, we actually do something right. And we ought to actually celebrate the fact that in 2 years, something that was in trouble is now prospering with great chances and hopes to expand, to really become a significant education, even more significant education force in this community. And my hat's off to all of you all and everybody involved, because Lord knows this council was heavily involved, as well as the mayor's office and the finance office and your board in this success. And congratulations to you and your board, and keep up the good work. And it is really nice to have somebody come before us that has got this kind of success going on. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Stein. Councilor Lady Moore.
Thank you, Chair. I appreciate it. And the same as Councilman Stein said, you know, you all do a wonderful job as well. I would just like to know, in your opening speech, you mentioned about data, about districts. Could you get that to our council staff, Ms. Wallace here, about what, because I'd like to know, you know, District 17, you know, who's utilizing your services, because that would be most important, you know, so that I can talk about it, maybe invite you out to one of our community meetings as to what you all are doing. Then I looked at one of your goals on J56. You said that you're going to be offering other classes in MNPS schools. Are you reaching out to other entities, or just trying to focus on what areas in MEPS that you could utilize their school buildings?
No, we definitely are open to partnerships with other entities, and we have reached out to other entities in the past, and sometimes it just doesn't work out due to scheduling conflicts and the way our semesters work versus the way their business works, or when they have open space. And then it's also just a staffing issue to have 1 or 2 classes at a lot of locations. It's just very hard with 3 staff members to be able to manage that. So we try to go places where we can have at least 5 to 10 classes happening at one time in a location, so we can dedicate a person to it. But we're definitely open to partnerships from businesses, community centers, and, you know, any entities that would have space that would be available for us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Council Lady Moore. Seeing no other council members in queue, Ms. Curry, I would like to thank you and your department for your service to our city and the service that you provide. And your department hearing is closed. Did you want to mention something else?
I just
Go
want
ahead.
to thank the community and everyone for their support at the Cone School and the school district and working with us and allowing us to still utilize that space, and the support of the finance department and other metro departments that have been really helping to make us successful.
Thank you. All right. Next, we'll have the Metro Board of Public Education.